What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have the July 2025 Orange County John Wayne Santa Ana International Airport update for you all. I hope each and one of you are excited for today's video, as today we have a very exciting update in store. We have a bunch of changes going on and some aircraft swaps as well. So I hope all of you are excited, and let's go ahead and take a look, everybody. Well, let's start right here on the cargo ramp. We got this FedEx Airbus A300 freighter, as this aircraft's going to be heading over to Memphis today. Quite a long haul for the 300. And we have this UPS 7-200 making a shorter flight here for the freighter variant coming in from Portland, Oregon. So just pulling into the stand there. Starting here with Southwest, we have quite a bit of traffic, starting with the Boeing 737-700 coming in from Puerto Vallarta, and now it's going to be heading out to San Jose del Cabo. Love our international services. Then we have this 737-700. This aircraft's coming in from Dallas Love Field, and now it's going to be taking it on all the way over to Nashville. Very impressive capabilities for the 737-700. Here's another one. This one was split scimitars, and this aircraft's going to be making it over to Oakland today and came in earlier from, let's see here. What city did I want? Las Vegas, there we go. So plenty of very exciting routes there. And we also have Florida 1, the Boeing 737-700 coming in from Houston Hobby. This aircraft is now heading out to Denver, so plenty of good variety throughout here in today's airport update. Allegiant Air going full steam ahead here this summer. This Airbus A320 with Shotcut is coming in from Des Moines, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to Boise. Very fortunate to have quite a nice plethora of routes here. Here's our Spirit Airbus A320 with Shotcut coming in from Las Vegas today, looking very nice. And we have our Frontier Airbus A320neo, and this is Sunday to call Blizzard, as this aircraft is coming in from Denver, and now it's going to be heading out to San Francisco. So we have those two along with that's going to be Phoenix and Dallas. And so great to feature all those here today. Here we have our Alaska Embraer 175. Of course, enhanced winglets. This aircraft's going to be making a flight today, heading on up to Bozeman after coming in earlier from, let's see here, I want to say, no, I'm sorry about that, everybody. I wanted Seattle Everett, so certainly no shortage of nice aircraft variety here on these services. Got our Alaska 737-800 in the Disneyland livery, or Disneyland. This aircraft is making a service coming in today from Portland and is going to be making a turnaround back out there. And actually, San Francisco is where the main line should have been. So this aircraft's actually going to be heading out to San Francisco main line all this summer. Super cool. It's so uncommon that I actually didn't remember it right there. So glad that I didn't let that slip. So that was a really cool aircraft change that we get to feature here in today's airport update. So very nice. And it wasn't the last one, of course, but still really cool that we got that main line. Now this is going to be coming in from Portland and heading over to Seattle is the Alaska 737 MAX 8. Wonderful model. Highly recommend the Alaska Company Store. They have great cheap prices and really helpful as a model aircraft collector, especially with where the prices are right now. Next, we have this United Airlines Airbus A320 in the Continental Globe livery. This aircraft's getting ready to push, and he's going to be making a flight today out to San Francisco and came in earlier from Denver. So certainly a nice variety of aircraft types flying those. Another common aircraft type this summer here at Orange County is going to be the Boeing 737 MAX 8. That's what we have here with this particular airframe. This is the GeminiJets release, and this is coming in from Houston, George Bush, and now it's making a service today over to Chicago O'Hare. So you're going to be seeing a bunch of those here this summer, looking quite nice. And then we have the NG counterpart right next to it, and this aircraft is coming in from San Francisco as well, and is now going to be making a service today over to Houston, George Bush too. So we have some nice variation there. One aircraft exclusively heading over to Newark on a turnaround is this United Boeing 737-700. I'll be eager to see if any of the complications reduces this service, but it's hanging strong with 3 daily flights. So I'll be eager to see if we'll have possible reductions, but it'll be interesting. I think a route to Washington Dulles would also be pretty cool. We'll see if they ever implement that. It would be nice to give some more DC traction there as they continue to grow that operation. Our next aircraft is this American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. This aircraft's coming in from Phoenix, and now it's going to be making a flight up to Dallas-Fort Worth. Quite a few Boeing 737 MAX 8s in here today. So much so that I actually have the GeminiJets version here as well, as this aircraft is coming in right now from, excuse me, sometimes when you get on a roll there, you talk a little fast, that being me. This aircraft's coming in today from, let's see, it was Chicago O'Hare and is going to be doing a turnaround. So that's definitely a big service there for none other than American Airlines. So glad to see them continuing to go strong. Our next aircraft is going to be this American Airlines Airbus A321. This is the T variant as it's doing its service over to New York John F. Kennedy. So this continues to be quite a fun service. So glad that it's going very strong. Sorry about the shade, but we have 2 Delta Airlines Boeing 757s. The first one coming in from Detroit, and the next one's going to be coming in from Atlanta. So, of course, our very prominent services there that are very essential to the functions of the airport. So we got this one getting ready to push right here, and this next one is just getting the bags loaded up, and he's getting the passengers and so forth. So, looking quite nice. Next up, we have this Delta Airlines Airbus A220-300. This aircraft is currently making a service today, coming in from none other than Minneapolis, St. Paul. Looking quite nice, and certainly glad to see the MSP service going well. And we have the 100 variant doing our services to Seattle and Salt Lake City, so we'll see those here in a moment. Our next aircraft is going to be the Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300. This aircraft is coming in from Tampa, and now it's going to be heading over to Orlando. Very long flights there, pretty cool here to feature this summer. And yeah, also want to mention Columbus, as that service will be, I think, August 3rd is its last day. So glad that Breeze was able to make that one work out of the nice batch they've started. And the winter schedule is looking pretty fun. So excited for those routes too. And we have the Air Canada Boeing 737 MAX 8 coming in from Vancouver. We're fortunate that we haven't had any capacity drops because of the lack of demand. So that's certainly been nice. That's been going strong all summer long. Let's get our taxiing airframes like the Southwest 737-700 coming in from Phoenix. This aircraft's now going to be heading over to Chicago's Midway, so great to see that. Delta's really been going strong with the Las Vegas flight. Here's their Embraer 175. I have no idea how this gets to Las Vegas. It's a really good question, so it is cool to think. Oh, it probably does a turn from LAX. What am I thinking it does? So yeah, it probably comes through LAX, but it is really cool to see that they are allocating planes for that. Next, we have our American Airlines Airbus A321neo. This is, of course, flying in from Charlotte Dulles International. It's been a very productive route, one of the longest from CLT by a mile. So it's really cool to see that spoke all the way out here. We got our Delta Airlines A220. This is the 100 that I was mentioning earlier. And this aircraft is coming in from Seattle, and now it's going to be heading over to Salt Lake City. So yeah, plenty of 100s and a couple of 300s here and there. So don't be surprised if you see a few of those. We have our WestJet Boeing 737-700 heading over to Calgary. Wishing I had a MAX 8, and that would have been more realistic here, as there's quite a few of those this summer, but we currently have these 700s, so that's what you're seeing here. We also have, holding short, a Gulfstream G650ER heading out to Valence Nice on a short little repositioning flight, came in from Lihue earlier. This leaves us with our really exciting GA section, of course, because that's certainly one of the biggest aspects that we've been able to grow here at my model airport for Orange County. We have our PC-12. This is going to be heading out to San Diego's Montgomery Field. It came in from Flagstaff earlier. And we have this beautiful King Air 350, and this aircraft is going to be heading on over to Oakland, and this came in earlier today from Fresno. So looking quite nice. Here's our Gulfstream G650ER. This aircraft is going to be heading over to Oklahoma City. It came in earlier today from Anchorage. We have a beautiful NetJets Challenger 600. This aircraft's taxiing out going to be taxiing out shortly here for Boston with a stopover in St. Louis. And we have a Phenom 300, and this aircraft's going to be making a nice flight over to Spokane and came in earlier today from Glasgow, Montana. Last but certainly not least, we have a JSX Embraer 145, and this aircraft is currently making a flight today coming in from Reno, and now it's going to be heading over to, I believe it's Concord, California, or I think that's the name, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it's a relatively new route that's been pretty successful here at Orange County thus far. So I really hope all of you enjoyed the Orange County update. We are marching right along through the summer. Obviously, we are brimmed here at capacity at SNA. Gates are full all the time, so hopefully the airlines will be able to continue to navigate it and continue adding new flights where they can, but obviously it's pretty limited regarding space. So we'll just have to continue to evolve with what we have, but it seems like new routes have been very prominent still, and it's exciting to think about what is possible as we continue to move forward. With that being said, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process. Do you love and love you do. My name is CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. This CM Aviation is signing off.